everyone, this is Tony from Blue Butterfly Creations, and today I'm going to show you how I made this little card here using the 3 Little Words stamp set from Stampin' Up. So to get started, I have my materials here, and this includes a card base out of this deep shade of pink. It is 4 1/4 by 11, so I can fold it in half like that. I have this medium shade of pink, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I have this striped piece of paper here, and this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. I also have these 2 pieces here that I cut using my Cricut, using the Victorian Romance cartridge. This is cut at 5 1/2. So I have the shadow, which has the detail, and I have my heart that goes inside. You can use any type of die cuts machine or spellbinders, dies, anything like that that you have to get this. I also have a piece of white cardstock here that is for 3 3/4 by 5. I also have this lighter shade of pink that is 4 by 5 1/4. I have 3 heart brads, and these are in a red, a medium pink, and a light pink. I have my stamps here on stamp blocks ready to go. I also have some Tim Holtz Tattered Rose Distress ink and tulle. I have my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I have some scratch paper for when I do that distressing. I have my bone folder, my piercing tool, and my adhesive. So to get started, what I'm going to do is fold my card base in half. And I'm just going to crease that with my tool, my bone folder here. I'm going to set it aside. I have my cardstock and pattern paper. I'm going to apply adhesive and start layering that. I'm just going to center that like so. Okay. I'm going to set that aside as well. Now I'm going to take my heart and I'm going to put that on my scratch paper here. I have my stamps. I'm going to ink these up with the Tuxedo Black. Ink those up really well. And I'm going to come in and stamp those right in the center of the heart here. Like that. Make sure I got enough pressure. And there I have that. Now I'm going to take my distress tool and my Tattered Rose ink, and I'm going to dust the edges of this white heart. This way it's not too sharp of a difference between the white and the red detail behind it. So I'm just going to brush that in like that. Going all the way around, circular motions, bringing in that color from the edge. And that. Okay, I'm going to put that aside for the moment. Now, if you like, definitely make sure you have the right type of markers to do this. Depending on the paper you're using, or use colored pencils if that's better. I'm going to add some color to my stamp here, my stamped image, and I'm going to pull this in so you can see it a little bit better. Here we go. So what I'm doing is just using my Copic marker, and I have R14, which is light rouge, and I'm just going to add some color to the center of the flower here. Then I'm also going to add some green to the little leaf that's there. I'm going to use YG17 to do that. just a little color. So there's my heart with my colored flower and my tea. Now what I'm going to do is layer this on top of the other die cut with some adhesive. I'm going to center that onto the die cut. Right about there. Just like that. Now what I'm going to do is find where I want this on my card. And this actually sits perfectly centered on top of that pattern paper. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that together. Make sure it's centered like that. Now I'm going to take my piercing tool and I'm going to use my setting mat here because this has the measurements along the side, and then I'm going to go 1/2 inch in. Gotta turn it the other way. I'm going to go 1/2 inch in from the edge. And I'm going to pierce my first one about 1/4 inch in from the edge of the pattern paper. And I'm going to go another 1/4 to 3/8 over. I'm going to pierce another hole. And I'm going to repeat that for my last hole. Right there. So there are my 3 little holes, and I'm going to insert my brads. I'm going to start with the darkest heart towards the edge. So that's the red heart. Actually, I need to make that hole a little bit bigger. There we go. I'm going to flatten the tines on the back. Do the same thing with my medium shade. So this is the deeper pink one. Insert that. Then I have my lightest pink heart. I'm going to insert that one. Just like that. Then I'm going to apply adhesive to the back of this card front, and I'm going to attach it to my card base. And I like to apply a little extra adhesive around the brads. There we go. Make sure it stays down. So I'm going to apply this to the card base centered. Like that. So there's my card front. Now for the inside, because this is a deeper color, I want to put a mat in here. And I have to include my 3 little words. So I have my piece of white cardstock here, my light pink cardstock, and I have my 3 little words from the set, which is I love you. And I'm going to stamp these again with the tuxedo black. And I'm going to put these towards the top and centered, just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to do the same thing I did with the heart, and I'm going to dust the edge of this white paper with my Tattered Rose Distressing. And I'm just going to, again, bring that in from the side, just dusting the edges. Just for a little extra color, and so it's not such a sharp edge between the pink and the white. Just like that. And set that ink aside. Go over my adhesive. And I'm going to center that on top of my lighter pink. I'm going to bring over my card base here, open that up. I'm going to apply adhesive to the back of this. I'm going to apply that to the inside of the card, centered. Just like that. And there you have it, a very quick and easy 3 little words card. Again, these stamps are from Stampin' Up. So Stampin' Up has an angel policy. So I'm going to stamp the back side of my card base here with the Stampin' Up logo. Just some tuxedo black. Right down there. There we go. And there you have it. 3 little words, I love you. Thank you for joining me on this episode of BlueButterflyCreations.blogspot.com.